What's going on, guys and gals? Look at who's sexy. Wow. I'm just joking around. Yeah, I put my GameCube here. My TV that I use is right there. You can see. It is my first ever TV, by the way. So if it looks like shit, that's because it is shit. Simply put, this TV's been through a lot. But anyways, that's not what I want to talk about. So what I want to talk about is today is New Year's Eve, at least at the time of this recording. And upload, probably. So, 2018 has been the worst year of my life. And here I thought things can't get any worse than being beaten and abused by your own father and being raped and shit. Hoo-wee. You'd be wrong. So, let's dive right into everything that's happened in 2018. And that I hope this never happens again in 2019. Now, keep this in mind. All these things I'm about to say are basically linked to my past. You remember the game A Link to the Past? It was a good game. But, in a way, all these events can be linked to my past. And it's bullshit. And if you hear any dogs in the background, it's because the neighbor's shitty-ass fucking dogs are doing nothing but barking. I hate those dogs. I wish they'd fucking burn and die. I hate dogs. I'll make another video as to why. And I don't hate all dogs, just only certain dogs. But I'll explain it in another video. But right now, let's get on to the fact as to why I hate, everything. Why 2018 was the worst year for me. So it all started back in February. Basically, as soon as I turned 18, a month prior, January 16th, 2018, I turned 18. Because, whatever, I was born on the 16th of January back in 2000. So, yeah. And as soon as I turned 18, this is when shit hit the fan. And everything just kept snowballing downward from here. It's when shit started to get real. Real fucking quick. Okay, so back in February, a month after my birthday, I went to the bathroom at school. Yeah, I was taking a piss. You don't need room. This is groundbreaking shit, okay? Because if you have seen my other video I made back when this was relevant, then you would know everything that's happened. But I'm not gonna bother linking it because it's been so long. It's irrelevant. I can't remember a lot about what happened, aside from this. I was taking a piss, and these two little shit wagons, okay, Austin Colburn and whatever the fuck his other face is, I don't even care. So I was taking a piss, and they decided that they would video me taking a piss. Yeah, which involved my penis. They saw my penis. Because that's what you do when you're in a fucking bathroom, okay? You're taking a piss in a fucking urinal. I wasn't really using a urinal, but I forgot to lock the door. And yeah. So those two little shit wagons decided it would be funny to post that shit on Snapchat. Now, here's what I think about Snapchat. It's stupid. Like, why does it exist? It's just a fucking shittier version of Instagram. As if Instagram isn't already shitty enough. But that's not the point. The point is, it was posted online. It circled the interwebs of the school. All that. Here's one thing you need to know about Meigs County. One thing you need to know, if anything, if everything being linked to my past isn't enough for you, realize this. Meigs County You say one thing, or do one thing, every single fucking person knows about it. Every motherfucking person knows about it. Enough said. You could sneeze, and then people from, like, Middleport, like, you could be here in Racine, where I am, you sneeze, and then the fucking, everybody is notified. Holy shit, did you hear William Clark sneeze? Did you hear he sneezed? Oh, yeah, I heard he sneezed. It was pretty massive, too. I thought it was gonna explode. Shut the fuck up, you fuckwads. You don't need to know every single fucking thing that I fucking do. You fuck. But I guess I can't control that because I'm only one person, not an army. Okay, if I was an army, I would destroy Meigs County to make sure it was non-livable. Meigs County should have never existed in the first place, but whatever. So after that, long story short, I had to talk to the principal, blah, 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 blah. These little fucking shitheads, I guess Holborn was like 16 or 17, I think, I don't know. And the other shithole was my age. About 18. Old enough that they had seen this so many times on Pornhub and also by going to the bathroom. The fucking rest area where people take their fucking pants and take a piss. It's human nature. What, do you want me to not take a piss? Do you want me to not take a fucking shit? Do you want me to just hold it in the entire day and when I get home, just shit to the fucking roof like a goddamn rocket ship? No, bitch. I'm gonna shit right then, right there, right now. Same as taking a piss. So fuck you and fuck your mother for giving birth to your ugly ass. I'm an asshole, but I don't care. I really don't give two shits. Like I said, if I say, you know, fuck your mother for giving birth to your ugly fucking ass, that's it. I don't care. I don't care if I offend you, because you deserve it, because you suck ass. And here's what went down. Long story short, we had a talk, and I guess one of the correctional officer people things, basically someone that was really there to protect the school after all the school shootings of last year and what happened around this year. I still can't believe that the school shooting over, was it in California or was it in Florida? You know, one of the more massive ones took place. I still can't believe that's almost been a year ago. But, yeah, long story short, they said they weren't really going to do anything except expel me, which, that's fine. I mean, expel me for no fucking reason. That's just the way my life goes. Now, another thing is that a couple days later, I went to jail because of all this. Yeah, a whole week of going to jail. Whoopity fucking do. Now, they said, while I was there, you know, before I went to jail, they said that they weren't going to do anything. You know, they weren't going to arrest me or press charges or whatever. But they did. Yeah. Yeah, you can't fucking trust the goddamn police people. You can't trust the sheriff. You can't trust the court. You can't trust a damn person in Meigs County. Except me. And there's only a couple people that are actually good people. Everybody else, they will fuck you over, man. They will fuck you over. Also, another thing you need to know about Meigs County. If you are not trained in the ways of combat of any way, shape, or form, like, if someone, yeah, if you're not a fighter, you're not going to survive. You have to adapt to everything. You have to learn how to fight people. Because that's all this place is. That's all Meigs County is. It's a bunch of fucking lowlives. that would much rather fuck with people that just rolled into town. Okay, so, if we're talking about video game terms and shit, Meigs County would be the equivalent of Rogueport from Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. But I digress. The next thing that happened after prison, well, actually this was actually during my time in jail. There was this black guy, he was a kingpin, apparently. 9 times out of 10, a person that says they're a kingpin, or that they did all this and that, they're not. They're just trying to say that shit to either make them look good, make them look cool, or to overthrow everybody in that particular holding cell. Well, I'm gonna tell you something. He was not one of those people. He was not an actual kingpin. Here's the best part. He said he dealt drugs and shit, and banged all the hookers and women of Meigs County, Athens, and Gallia. Around this area, if you have several hundreds of thousands of dollars, like you say you do, you wouldn't be here. You'd be doing drugs elsewhere, like in California, where you can make even more money, make more of a profit. So, yeah, either you're incredibly stupid, or you're lying. And most likely, you are lying. But anyways, I had enough of this bullshit because, he was basically trying to own every single person in that particular cell. And he even said it too, he's like, I own each and every one of you bitches. Yeah. Long story short, I ended up getting into a fight with the guy. Not like a whole fist fight, because, yeah, first of all, things were not good enough for me while I was there. But, okay. I know Meigs County, and I know people aren't all gonna be sunshine, rainbows, and butterfly forks. Okay, I know people are gonna be evil motherfuckers. People don't care whether you've had the best life in the world or the worst life, or anywhere in the middle. People will treat you like shit. And this is 2018. And long story short, I ended up in a cell by myself, which is a good thing, actually. Because, I'm not really a fighter. I don't want to hurt people. But as you will find out later on in this video, sometimes you have to take precautions. Sometimes you have to do what you don't want to do. Do something that you go completely against. I'm against fighting people. I believe that any situation can be solved peacefully. Doesn't need to involve being stabbed or shot or punched or kicked or thrown into the fucking next year. People can be peaceful if they want to, I guess. But anyways, I digress. So, yeah. I enjoyed being in a cell by myself because actually I could sleep. Yeah, I could fucking sleep. That's basically what I did. There was another, one of my cellmates I was with, there's room, probably about, either 6 or 8 people, in the cell. Me and other people. It was already crowded, as was, but I ended up sleeping on some sort of a boat, I guess they call it. I prefer it to be called a dog bed. Just basically what it was. I was sleeping on a fucking floor. And I'd do anyway if it wasn't cold. But anyways, later on, let's just fast forward, okay? Because I'm sure you're tired of hearing about this. So let's fast forward after I got out of jail. Ever since then, people have been, you would not believe the shit I have to go through. So we had a meeting at the school about the whole thing. yeah, whatever, basically saying, that I could actually graduate even though I got expelled. I guess I'm just one of those people that I don't know. But at the same time, the same people gave me like $40 like a check for like $40.18, because whatever. I mean, that's weird. But anyways, basically it was some sort of consent form that's like, okay, I agreed to the terms of service, I blah 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 blah. Basically they said that I couldn't talk about this particular kind of stuff until I graduated and all that shit. And well, fuck it, I'm already graduated, so fuck the rules and fuck the police, fuck the universe. Give 3 things you should fuck: fuck life, fuck the police, and fuck the universe. Alright, the universe is not good. No. Yeah, you think it's bad here, but just wait until you go to Tartarus. Oof. Oof. T-Rex we all over your ass. And also, don't think about going to Bad Wolf Bay either, because Daleks are going to rule you and exterminate you. But anyways, that's beside the point. I keep getting sidetracked. Now, I don't care much for people being assholes and dicks, because that's my job. My job is being an asshole. Alright? So if you're gonna say shit about me, I will do the same back. But anyways, so basically, for the next couple months until the next major event that happened, I had to take a lot of shit. I had a lot of people talk shit about me, which happens almost every day in Meigs County as a whole. So the first thing, people are talking shit. People are blaming me for shit I didn't do. People are doing this and that, this and that. Well then, you can see either June or July. I forgot which one it was. There's a giant misunderstanding involving me, people thinking that I criminally trespassed, which I didn't. Not at all. But that's beside the point. Long story short, again, the cops were called and blah, 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 blah. Misunderstanding, we cleared it up. They said they weren't going to do anything. And then, a week later, I should know by now to not trust the police, or the sheriff, or anybody. Yeah, you can't trust a damn person. Anybody in Meigs County you can't trust. Because, especially not the higher-ups, not the government. Government controls everyone. Bullshit. But anyways, yeah. And so we actually just stopped. We had the last court thingamafucker, maybe a week or 2 ago, maybe 3, I don't know. But, yeah, so we just basically got that out of the way, for bullshit reasons. I don't know. I mean, and the thing is, they kept postponing it and postponing it. That's what the court actually does. It's not like there's a lot of cases in Meigs County. I mean, most of them are probably marijuana cases. I mean, it's not like you get something different. Like, oh yeah, domestic abuse and a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife relationship. Oh yeah, he raped me, whatever. It's nothing like that. Most of the cases are actually drug or marijuana kind of stuff. And if you do the same for 1 or 2 people, do it for the rest, okay? Just fucking do it, okay? Get shit over with in less than a day. Because while there's that, you have to keep postponing things on other people, and by that time, it's not relevant. So and that's not the first time. They kept postponing court dates, and they kept postponing and postponing and blah, 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 to the point where it didn't matter anymore. It had no relevance. But again, that's what happened. So, after that, well actually, let's go back. Okay, so after I basically been lied to again, I decided, oh well, fuck it, I'm going to the library. Nobody can fuck me over at the library. Because that's what happens a lot. Everyone fucks me over. Well, guess who was wrong? So I was downloading games to put on my new PC. Well, actually, it wasn't. I don't think I had my PC at the time. But so I think I was buying a new PC or buying games or something like that. Buying more GameCube shit. I wasn't on my Facebook at all, but I kept getting notifications on my Kindle. This Kindle, because this was before I bought my other Kindle. But before I bought my newer one with more storage and a bigger screen. And apparently what ended up happening is some douche fuck named Tom, some ass fuck named Tom, decided to hack my account and pose as me. So what he ended up doing was basically posting as me. He found a random person, also in Meigs County, naturally, and he was saying things like, oh, I'm gonna rape your daughter, I'm gonna rape your sister, I'm gonna do this and that, you fucking N-word. Basically he was not only being a racist, but he was also saying he was gonna rape people and all that shit under my name. And the worst part is, people actually believe that shit. Like, okay, explain to me this. Back in the day, since I was born to the age of 5.5, I was raped so many times by Brian. So explain to me why I would want to rape people when I myself was raped. Okay? Explain me this. Explain to me that. Okay? First and foremost. Second of all, why would I think rape is something that needs to be joked about? It's not. It's the most serious thing ever. Yeah, school shootings are serious, and whatever. Any sort of shooting is serious. But it's not as serious as rape is. Because basically what rape is, it's non-consensual sex. And all that. You grope a woman by the nipple, that's also considered rape, in a way. And harassment. So yeah, I kept getting all these death threats and messages on my messenger. And I was like, what the fuck? What the hell? Why am I getting all these death threats and all that shit? Well, I went onto my Facebook, and someone had tagged me in what they screenshotted. So, yeah, basically, someone hacked my account and basically posted things that are not good and ended up fucking me over. Because a week later, a week later, actually no, let's keep talking about shit. So I went on Facebook and I did a live stream about the whole thing, explaining to people, saying that wasn't me, and also saying things like, why do I always get shit? Why am I always the runt of the litter when it comes to Meigs County? Why am I the one that everybody attacks? Basically. And within that time, I almost killed myself because of all this shit. I was tired. I was sick. I was tired. All this bullshit. I was tired of people accusing me of shit. I was tired, and I still am, of people harassing me. Because, okay, let's kind of go back a little bit more. A week prior to people hacking my account, someone apparently thought that I was in their yard stalking them or whatever, which I hate people. I fucking hate civilization. So why would I hate everybody. So why would I want to be in someone else's yard? I would be polluted by just the fucking sight of humanity. Okay? So, okay, if I were to step foot into someone else's property, I would be polluted by just the fucking idea that someone else lives. I hate people. Okay? I fucking hate society, civilization, whatever you want to call it. I've always hated them. So why would I want to stalk people? I'm not Isaiah Orihara, you know. I am not him. Although I wish I was, because then I could actually get a little bit of payback. I could watch people suffer the way I did. But anyways, long story short, I was sleeping. I was in bed. Which, I don't know, can you see my bed? I was in bed. I was sleeping. I got woke up at 3 o'clock in the fucking morning because of that. And not just a knock at the door, but a fucking flashlight was being shined through my fucking window. I was like, I'm trying to sleep here, bitches. And then, yeah, so someone basically accused me of shit that just never happened. And so that failed. So afterwards, this is when my account got hacked and all that shit went down. Well, a week after that, I got jumped. Yeah, I was walking over to the library to make some videos, and, well, not make videos, but like upload them to YouTube and also download some more games for my new PC that I had bought. And 2 guys came at me. One guy came at me with a knife, the other one didn't. Yeah, I ended up being stabbed. Of course, it's healed by now, because this was probably back in, like, August or something. August or September. It was around here. I got cut right here. This right here, I got cut. Because I had like blocked around the time, and by the time I was blocking, the knife kind of went and cut right here. It didn't like, it was just like, and just like, yeah, like a cat scratch. It wasn't like the knife just like went right through me. You know, it wasn't like that. But he still cut me. Now, I don't know who these people are. I still don't. But that's not good. You know, this is back, okay, remember back early in the video when I said sometimes you have to do things you don't want to do, and sometimes you have to do things that go against what you believe? Well, this was one of those times. I didn't want to fight people. I hate fighting. Alright? But I had to fight, otherwise I would die. So, what I ended up doing, I blocked the knife, and then I counterattacked the punch. I punched him a couple of times. The other guy came, I drop-kicked him in the fucking nuts. And let me tell you something. This is probably the best thing you'll ever hear. I love kicking people in the nuts. That felt so good. To kick some guy in the fucking nuts. It was fun. Just watching him like, oh, fuck, and just lay down on the ground. After a while, you know, they're like, oh shit, and they backed off. They ran like the pussies that they were. But I still got jumped. I mean, that's ridiculous. And the reason I got jumped is multiple things. One is the fact that I like My Little Pony. Alright? And in 2018, that's apparently a bad thing. I mean, even Alex, my friend Alex, he can attest to this. He can tell you that 2018, yeah, it sucked ass. Not just for me, but for him as well. But if he wants to make a live stream about it, or a video, that's fine. But, whatever. So, yeah. So far, that's bad. But, that's the first thing, is that I like My Little Pony, and so people around here, they think that is a bad thing. They think, oh, he likes My Little Pony, that must mean he's gay, and that he is a rapist or whatever, you know, that makes him a bad person. No. Alright? First of all, that's not the case. I love My Little Pony because of the story, the characters, the art, you know, the fucking animation is beautiful. The music is beautiful. Everything about My Little Pony is awesome. Second thing that they did it for was because I'm feminine. I act way more female than I should. You know, I act more like a girl than I do a man. And to Meigs County, that's not good either. You have to be a man. You gotta grab life by the balls and just start knock their face on the fucking concrete. But, yeah. But anyways, the primary reason that they did that was because what happened a week prior. And the week prior was when I got my account hacked and all that shit. So they said, ooh, okay, let's jump him because of all this. And in a way, still to this day, I'm getting death threats. Well, I'm actually kind of fucking shocked. Not. I'm still getting death threats because of all this and whatever. And, yeah. So, ever since then, I don't know. I mean, it's just, it's bad. Meigs County's bad. 2018 was fucking horrible. And also, let's talk about financial issues that we've been having. For most of the entire year, it's been okay. But recently, we have been, yeah, we are on food stamps. I'm not really, I mean, yeah, we get food every month, you know, get paid to buy food only. That's cool. Get some Doritos, maybe get some cereal, ramen, whatever. I think we're having ramen for dinner tonight. Yay, I love ramen. But in a way, before all this, I mean, okay, so you might be wondering, like, you can kind of see a little bit of my ribs right here. Well, the reason is food. There's not a lot of food. Back then, before all these financial issues, we would go to Kroger every week or two and stockpile. We would fucking stockpile on food. Literally, fill up the entire Jeep filled with food. And we'd go to Kroger, we'd sometimes go to Walmart, we'd go other places, and fill up the entire car full of food. Nowadays, we're lucky to get that shit done every month. That and our house is falling apart, and we don't have any money to fix the house. We're probably just gonna have to, like, yeah. And, yeah, so, financial issues are aplenty. Our house is falling apart. So yeah, 2018 has been the worst possible year for me. And I'm glad to say that 2018 it's going to be over in a couple hours. It's 7:09 where I am, and at this time of recording. So here's to 2019, hoping that it'll get better. I hope that everything's going to get better. But I, in a way, can see why people are basically pounding me right now. It's because I turned 18. As soon as you turn 18, people are going to attack you more and more. Because when you're 17, or when you're younger, they wouldn't attack a fucking kid, okay? They wouldn't attack a 13-year-old kid, or 14, 15, whatever. Because that would be stupid. You're not technically an adult until you're 18. So, when you turn 18, they're like, oh yeah, he's an adult. Let's attack him for all he's worth, and then maybe not. Like, you have any idea how much shit we have to go through in court costs now? Besides paying for a public defender guy, you know, and all that. The court costs are fucking ridiculous. And the court doesn't even care about you. That's it. They don't care about your case. They don't care about anything. Except money. That's it. But anyways, I'm done talking for now when it comes to 2018 because, hey, you know, shit. But there have been some good things that have happened. It's not as long of a list, but it is still something. You know, and I'll make a video on that as well. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you like this video, give this video a like if it's fun too. Don't forget to comment down below your thoughts on the whole damn thing. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon down below to get notified of my future uploads and live streams. And as always, I will see you on the next video. Peace out, people, and throw a hoof.